Hi, good morning. Today we're going to talk about digitizing out loops that intersect. For my example, I'm going to choose the cursive letter L. I've got two loops here that intersect in different areas. I went ahead and clicked on Open from File, and I grabbed my image that I wanted to use. I also went up to the lower left-hand portion of my screen where it says Home. Click down, you'll see Save, Modify Image. You'll see the slider bar. Usually it's set to dark. You want to slide it down and fade out your image so it's easier to see where you're plotting your points. From here, you will go ahead and click on Home, and I would encourage you to zoom in on your design so you can see it easier as you plot out points. Maybe one more click. You need to think about, when you're doing this, where do you want the intersecting to show up? Do you want this part of your L to be on top, or do you want this part of the L to be on top? It's your choice, whatever you feel you prefer. For me, I would like to have this part of that loop and the bottom part of the loop to be on top of the straight part of the L. To achieve this, I will do it in 3 different parts. It will also allow me to have better control over editing points, moving things around, fine-tuning things, if you will. So we'll go up to Shapes, we'll go up to the Straight Block tool, and because I want the upper and lower loops to be on top of the straight, I will start at the bottom. I will go just on top of where it's going to cross over so that when it does cross over, it will cover the ends of the designs. I don't like how that turned out, so we'll undo it completely. We'll start over. If you do something like that where you accidentally cross over, go ahead and go to the last point place, right click, go to the next one and right click until you get to where you need to fix that area. Just want to go all the way up. Okay. I will go ahead and click on my select. This is a little chunky here. I don't like where that ended, so I'll fix it. That's a little better. So then I will go back into Shapes, grab it. Sometimes you have them up in your ribbon. You can grab them from your ribbon as well. And the same thing for the top part of the straight line. You're going to go just to where it's going to cross over and start plotting your lines. Some designers like to make a running stitch between these 2 separate pieces. Because this is such a small letter, I don't find it necessary. That's my preference. You do what works best for you. It's your design. Now we're coming around to where it's going to overlap. Just make sure we grab the points to where they're going to be. There we go. So now it's going to overlap. That's really wonky. If you want to, you can go ahead and select on that, zoom in on it a little bit, and you can go ahead and fix it by moving the point in. And it will fix it. It's not that big of a deal. It's just fine-tuning stuff. Like I said, this is more of a lesson on the crossover here and less of a lesson of the actual tracing. I'm trying to make a 9-minute video, not a 3 to 5 hour video on one letter. We will go ahead and scroll down and we'll work on the next section. Go ahead and click on the Straight Block tool, go right where it's going to cross over and start plotting your lines. Go all the way around. to where you're going to cross. So just cross over it. And you can grab your slider bar here. Now, if you'd make that mistake, you just go ahead to the last point and right click. And right click. So you can have it get back to where you were. It's a lot easier to fix it that way than deleting and starting all over. And double click. And we'll zoom out. And now you'll see that it crosses over cleanly. And when it comes up, it crosses over cleanly. So it's very pretty that way. Let's go ahead and do a stitch out and see what happens. Goes up and it's going to go around. Stop. Did you see what happened there? Let's go back. We'll zoom in a little bit. And we'll grab this and we'll stop. See where it stopped sewing right here and it picked up again and now it's going to sew to the end. I want to fix that. So to do that, I'm going to go up here to my zoom in and out tools on the right hand side of the 3. I'll click on that one and it will bring my thing to center. My workspace to center. I will click on the section that needs to be fixed. I will select that object, go up to my select tool, click on the one on the right, the select entry and exit points, and click on that. Zoom in so I have better control. You can see my entry point is here and it's going to stop here. I want it to stop up here. Let's hit play and see if it fixed it. Just all the way around. Boom. It fixed it. So that will just end more cleanly is what I'm getting at. And we'll zoom out and we'll watch the rest of it. Objects and then go ahead and hit play and we'll play the whole thing out real quick here. So it goes down. So that's very nice. And that's very nice. So next we need to go ahead and click on a section, go up into view, attributes, sewing attributes. I have the undersewing clicked with the least amount of undersewing. It's a small letter. It doesn't really need much, if at all. If you want a little bit, you can use this one here. It's just, it undersews around the perimeter of the letter. This one has a zigzag. This one has zigzag and crosshairs. You can see it in the screen there, right here. This one's just a zigzag, and that's more of like a walking. So I just would prefer this one if I'm going to use one at all on something this small. Make sure all your sections have the same undersewing or underlay, as some people refer it to. Make sure they all match. As far as density goes, it's very dependent upon the size of your object. It's dependent upon the fabric and the stabilizers that you use. Highly, highly, highly suggest, sorry about that, highly, highly, highly suggest test stitching out your designs onto fabric that is of the same weight as your final product, so that you don't waste a shirt, you don't ruin a pair of pants, so you don't ruin whatever you're digitizing on. Test stitch out everything that you digitize so that you have proper density settings. according to your fabric type. And there you have it. If you have any other suggestions for videos you'd like to see, please feel free to reach out. I will be happy to help in any way that I am able. If you have found this helpful in any way, please like, share, and subscribe my channel and this video so that we can help each other continue to grow. Thank you for watching. Happy sewing.